trying to distract us, but let's get to the business of the day. Okay, so let's go.
What did you say? Okay, what's the first question? Okay, my first question: what does a typical work day look like for professionals in this field, like as a content creator? Like a typical day, what does it look like? It's stressful. Typical work
As a
day. Oh.
creative, a typical day is a chaotic day, and this is why I would identify it as a chaotic day. It's because as a creative, you're putting yourself into other people's mind. Do you understand? As a content creator, you want to create a content. Now, for instance, let's use skit as our case study, okay? And then you want to create a skit about a mad woman. You are going to imagine how mad women behave, how mad people behave. Now, this is not your identity. You're living the identity of someone other person. So you need to rehearse to get your lines, to get into character before you start shooting. So now this is you embodying another person's characteristics. And it can be so overwhelming sometimes because your personality doesn't probably align with that part. But because you're a content creator, you're an actor, you want to do everything to make sure that you get it right. So now it's not just the acting, it is the delivery. Do you understand? From your acting to your speech delivery to your gesticulation to your costume. You understand? So you need to always have people around you that can be very realistic with you. So there's something we call constructive criticism. Okay? So this is me telling you that what you are doing can be better. I'm going to be your cheerleader. I'm telling you, I'm picking out all the I's that needs to be dotted and all the T's that needs to be crossed. So a beautiful day in a life of a content creator is a chaotic day. So now it's either you're scripting your scripts, like making jot down your what you want to do. And now there are different patterns to this. For some people, they have the ideas, so they write it as synopsis. You know what that means, right?
No.
Are we going? Are we going? Yeah, so you can always ask the questions. So synopsis is like an overall view of a story. Let me give you an example. What's your favorite movie?
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. That's what you're trying to write. Okay. So now, Wednesday. Let's imagine the owner of Wednesday, the producer or the director of Wednesday, has the idea of the story. Okay, and then write it in like a sheet of paper. Okay, a girl went to a particular school and then she was possessed by a stepmom, blah 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 blah. Just one page. That's synopsis. Now, the synopsis to a script. Okay, so now break it down into scenes and series. So now you now have into one episode this. Okay, how you're not going to develop the story from okay, she was born. You need to tell the story how she was born, and then she started growing up. Then this particular auntie came and initiated her. Blah 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 blah, and then so that the story can be interesting. So, but then the director or the producer only had the synopsis in mind and gave it out. So, as a content creator, most times what we do, we have some of us are blessed to not just be a content creator, but then we also script these things. So we write them down So after you have your Bible character, your synopsis, then you now develop it into a proper script. Then after developing into a proper script, you now start looking at the story connection. Okay, I think this part has to be episode 1, this part has to be episode 2. Is the story flowing? Is it looking realistic? You understand? And then when you're writing your story, you have to always look at the time and trend. It's called the double T. It's a must. So if you're going to be telling a story about 2000, or let's say 2025 right now, you should be adding Gen Z's vibe or Tay vibe, so that is the trend, so that people that are going to be your audience can relate to it. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
So now, this is, yeah, so this is, content creation is beyond what you just see. That, oh, you just skip. Then some skits you have seen was shot like maybe 10 times or 15 times. Some skits was shot in just 1 take or 2 takes. Do you understand? So, but then you need to understand these things, that you need to have a story. That's your idea, first of all. Are you jotting something down?
Yes,
Are you
yes,
jotting
yes.
something down? You need to have your idea,
Sorry.
okay? And then develop your idea and then break it into a realistic script. It's always good. And now when you've broken into your realistic script, it might be a 3-character scene, a 2-character scene, a 4-character scene. Like, let me use Taoma as my case study. Taoma is a content creator that has been doing content for over maybe 6-7 years now. Do you know Taoma? You know
Yes, yes, yes.
Taoma? Yeah, Taoma.
That's different
So you see
characters.
that she plays character of the mother, the husband, the Taoma herself, the
Realistic.
younger sibling, you know. So she has a storyline and she broke them into characters. This is one person. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's what I'm trying to say. So when you write these things, you now develop, and then you now have to study your script, so that you don't want to be on set as an actor, and because of you, director is saying, cut. Let's take it again because you're missing your lines. Do you get what I mean? So now everybody wants to shoot, they've given you a script, you're supposed to study it and understand. Now, there are 2 patterns to this. We have some directors that they want their script to be enacted exactly how it has been given to you. And now we have some directors that they want the actor's point of view, which is read the script, understand the script, then give it to us in your own explanation, in your own way, the way you can interpret it. So, as a professional in the field, you must be willing to abide with what the director says, because the director is the god of the production. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you are just a tool. So when you see a good actor, yes, the actor is good, but that's the front face of the director, the scriptwriter, the producer. Are you following me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So going back to your question, as a typical work day as a content creator, it is making research, doing rehearsals, and working. Do you understand? And working, you are. So the difference is, some people go to the office, carry pen and paper, and they are doing calculation, doing accounts, and all of that. But what you are doing, watching other people's video, jotting down things, scripting out your own, trying to enact, trying to rehearse, or trying to act on another person's lifestyle, it is also work. So you need to identify that as work. So is that question clear?
Yes,
Yes.
very clear. Thank you.
Or you need more clarity?
It's clear.
Let's move to the next one.
What are the most interesting part about being a content creator? The most interesting part. Yeah, that comes to me.
interesting parts. There are a lot of interesting parts. And for me, personally, I'm going to say when your video goes viral, it's a very interesting part because people get to see you and identify you. You get free favors. You get people to send you gifts and all of that. Another interesting part is people pay you to do stuff that you pay people to usually do. For instance, because I'm a content creator, people will pay me to wear their outfits. People will pay me to eat their meal and give a review. People will pay me to come to their events. The same events that you probably buy a ticket for. Well, I get paid to do that. I'm on a long queue, everybody's standing, and somebody's identifying me. I'm like, oh, come forward, come forward. So those are like the benefits you get as a content creator when your video goes viral or when you're probably acknowledged.
What are the most challenging parts? It's like the first question. What are the most challenging parts in as a content creator?
There are a lot of challenging parts. There are a lot of challenging parts. So in worst case scenarios, yeah, you have an idea, but you do not have resources. For instance, you have a story that is really great and you want to establish with somebody, but you do not have the resources to reach out to the person. You have an idea, you want to shoot in a very fancy house, you cannot go and pay for that. You want to shoot in you want to shoot in a village, you need to travel there. Sometimes more other challenges could be misconception. You might probably be taking a role or having a particular kind of content and people think that's your reality. And they forget that you're just there to pass a message, you're just there to entertain people. And because most of the time, content creators look very flamboyant online. So when you are in need, people do not take you serious because they feel like everything is sorted out. They feel like you got it covered. Do you understand? But most times, this is just showbiz, just what you're feeding with the camera. So these are things that you have to look at as a content creator, especially in our country today. You need to have a backup plan for survival.
Nice.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Backup plan for survival, so that you can achieve the things you want to achieve without any chaos. Because, and then sometimes some other challenges is when people are reaching out to you for help and you can't afford to help them. And it means that you're being wicked or you're being mean or you're being like. And then sometimes also you might shoot a video that you use your life savings to do, and the editor might end up messing it up. The file might get corrupted, or your social media page might get hacked. Like, so there are a lot of challenges that comes with the work, like a lot of challenges, a lot. There's pressure. You want to go for an event, you have to look really good. You've worn this outfit before. If you have to wear it again, you have to restyle it. You know, there are a lot of challenges that come with being a content creator.
It's a lot to learn. Yeah, understand. Um, what are the growth opportunities like how you can grow as a content creator? Because it's very hard. You know, see.
There are a lot of growth opportunities. There are a lot of growth opportunities as a content creator. So, for instance, um, as a content creator, you get to meet other content creators. You get to meet other people that are doing better in your field once your content is good. Do you understand? Now, I remember a scenario in 2021. I had a meeting at Intercontinental Hotel. So Intercontinental Hotel is a very big hotel on the island. Uh, are you there?
Yes.
Intercontinental Hotel. And I was about leaving. I was about leaving my meeting, and I met this very beautiful woman. She had two kids with her. She was like, "Oh my God, I love your content. I like to see it. Ah, my husband is a fan. Oh, wait, wait, let me call my husband." And then she went to the reception where he was, and the husband was like, "Ah, Keoji, I love your content. I love that." And then he made a joke about. They are like, "Okay, what are you doing here?" And I said, "I came for a meeting." Like, "Okay, please allow me. Me and my wife want to take care of you. Let's pay for a night for you." Do you understand? And I was really overwhelmed because it's a lot of money. Do you understand? And then he paid for a night. And then when they were having breakfast the next morning, he invited me for breakfast. And then we had conversations about business. And then he got to find out that I'm also a mixologist. And then he linked me up with a friend that was doing an event. And they paid me beautifully well for that event. So there are a lot of opportunities that comes with being a content creator. There are a lot of growth opportunities because being a content creator, I was also able to explore other part of me, other part of my career path, other part of as a content creator, I've been on an all paid trip. Do you understand? I've been to sports that was paid for. I've made a lot of money. Do you understand? So there are a lot of opportunities. And then when you're a content creator, you have a voice. So when you go somewhere and you want to do something, people will listen to you because you already have something that you already have a faith, you already have a voice. So when you try to speak in public or you try to pitch out something, for instance, let me give you a scenario. If you stand outside a building where there is supposed to be like a job interview, and I walk in there, who do you think the security will let in first? Even if you came earlier? Me, because I have a face. So these are like opportunity favors that comes in when you're growing as a content creator or when you're doing good as a content creator. Yeah.
Okay. What short-term project? Wait, no, I have a question apart from that one. It's not easy to like get famous very fast. Like, how did you do it? Because it's hard. I just wanted to know how you did it. That's all. That's weird.
You want to say that again? Yeah.
Like, how did you grow as a content creator? Because going viral is a very big problem these days.
Okay. So basically, when I tell you stay consistent and be open to learning, be open to collaboration, be open to criticism, and invest in your craft. Do you understand? So you're doing a particular content over 6 months, 7 months, and you go through your videos, you're not having an increase of one like. Like every time you post a video, you're having two like over 6 months, 7 months. You try collaborations. So now this is how the power of collaboration. If I have 3,000 followers on Instagram and you have 1,000 followers on Instagram and we do a collaboration, my audience and your audience gets to match. So now my 3K is meeting with your wife. That's growth. You understand what I'm trying to say? And then by the time you put in your work and you make sure you're doing a lot of collaborations and then make sure that you're proud. So now, the thing is, a lot of people do not do smart things. Let me explain. You have a beautiful idea, but your quality of your videos are not encouraging. It might not go viral. On TikTok, yes, but Instagram is a very tricky place. Sometimes might let you fly. So you need to always make sure you're moving from the sound before even the content itself. You know what I'm trying to say? And take
Yeah,
advantage of sponsor ads. Take advantage of always of the post. Hello,
we can't hear you clearly. Can't
I
hear
can't
you
hear you
can
clearly.
you hear me?
clearly. No.
Yes, yes, we
What was
can
the
now.
what was the
Yeah,
last
we
thing you
can
heard?
hear you.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
Oh, we heard you said like let your quality, let your video quality be like good
Good.
because most time.
Yeah, your video quality has to be 100. Your sound has to be 100. Do you understand? It needs to be clean even before. These are the things you need to consider before even putting out the content. Before even so, some people have beautiful video quality. Like when you look at the quality, it's really amazing. The sound is clean, and then I watch the video and I'm like, what is this? But now, what did I do? I watched it, and all you just need people to do is watch you. So you might have a very beautiful idea put together, and your and the quality of the video is not amazing. People will not watch you, no matter how you sweat, no matter how you put in hard work. So those are factors that you should consider while creating a video for you to go viral. And then you need to take advantage of social. You need to take advantage of collaboration. You need to take advantage of sponsor ads. Do you understand? So now, when you do not have the reach that you desire, you need to do some Facebook sponsor ad, Instagram sponsor ad, so that these ads can take your videos to more audience for you to get to that um, reach that you desire or you want. Do you understand? So you take advantage. So this is investing. So it's one thing to just shoot a video and post. It's another thing to promote it. Do you understand? A lot of people you see, some of them their video got really viral. Some of them they made sure they put it in your nose. They stopped it. Like they made sure they did a lot of advertisements to make sure that it went viral. Do you understand?
We have another question. Yeah. Like, what short-term projects can help us? Like, what short-term project will you like tell us to do that might like help us learn how to become the main content creators?
Okay, so basically, you can start with what you like. Do you understand? I think one of you said she likes to dance. Which of
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah.
One of you said she likes to dance. Okay.
Me,
So basically, as a dancer, what you can do is you can always recreate videos, routines of the people you like. Do you understand? So you said endurance, you like her video. So if she drops a video today, like, hey guys, I saw this video of endurance and I have practiced her routine, so rate me. And then you probably done your rehearsals, get someone to do a clean sheet for you in a beautiful background, in a lovely outfit, and then you recreate it, and then you tag endurance, tag all of those people. So today you're probably doing for Purple Speedy, next tomorrow you're doing for that person, this dancer. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So all of those things now will make them even get to notice you. So now you are not creating an original content, but you're recreating a content that has value. So that's also giving you value. So that's something that you can try. Do you understand? As a dancer. And then maybe you can also, whenever a song drops out, a new song, you might always want to create a new routine to it. And but then something about content creation, you have to stay consistent. So if you have to post on Monday by 9 a.m., it has to be your videos has to be ready every before Monday. It has to be online 9 a.m. because consistency on social media comes with a lot. There's the way the algorithm works. If you post by 8, keep it going by 8. If you post by 9, keep it going by 9. If you post a particular day, if you have to post twice a week, keep it that way to track your growth record. So what do you like to do? The other lady, what's your name?
Fine.
Yeah, would you like to?
Sorry?
Uh, okay, mine is actually choose. therapy. So for this social media influencer, I would like to I would like to teach encourage people who have low self-esteem, like to encourage them to having a high self-esteem,
Motivating them
motivates them
online.
online. So,
Okay, so that's a very beautiful one. So let me use what can I use that is public? Okay, see Aproko Doctor, right? You
Yes.
know
yeah,
Aproko Doctor on Instagram.
yeah.
Okay, so now Aproko Doctor comes with content about health. And then why do you think people watch his content? His content are clean
I like
and
it.
engaging. And then he has a phrase word which is he uses Emeka and Nkechi. He uses things that we can relate to. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So as a therapist, I can I can tell you that you would make good numbers in building a girl community or a teen community if you can stay consistent and work with a natural script, things that are working around you. You can have your content like always saying a story and then at the end of the day giving the morals about the story. Do you get my point? You can
Yes, I
also
do.
have your content about giving illustration about maybe stories you've heard and have people opinion about it. But now how do you go about this thing? If I were you, I get pen and paper. I'll write down, I need to start an introduction of self esteem. I need to let people know because now that you're going to be doing social media, you're going to be a voice to both the literate and the illiterate. Do you understand me? So you're going to make sure that you're going to define that so that even people that do not understand, they're not educated, can also work with your content and find your content interesting. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So your introduction has to be defining what self-esteem is, and then you can have another episode that talks about how you as a person is trying to build your own self-esteem, and then you're gonna have series that follows about scenarios that happen. Oh, if you're in this situation, this is what happened. This person, oh, this is what you would have done, and this is what somebody with a low self-esteem would do. So when things happen, you might want to jump on controversial issues and use them as your case study. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So this is something that you need to see that. And trust me, let me tell you something about ideas and content creation. When you have an idea, put it to pen and paper. And the more you look at it, the more it develops. Do you understand? You have an idea, put it to pen and paper. The more you look at it, the more ideas develop. The more you can ask your friends, I have this idea about this. What do you think? Anybody can give you one or two words that can help you develop that script and build it to become something big. So now, anything can be an amazing thing. It depends on how you handle it. Okay. So, for instance, now there's a particular water called Voss water. It's a bottled water. It is sold for like I think 3,000 or 4,000. It's the same water that is in Eva that we buy. Now, what's the difference? Now, people that like fast don't mind spending money to buy Voss water. It gives good value. It's just packaging. So what I'm saying is the way you find your content to attract the kind of audience you want. Are you good?
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
that clear enough? Are you good? Or you want to ask?
That's what. Wait,
Okay.
I have
Okay,
another
let's
question.
go.
You said you were an actor. Last question. Okay, last question.
Yes.
This one is for us.
Okay.
You said you were an actor. I just wanted to ask, like, how did you become an actor? Because I really want to become an actress, but I don't know how to get auditions or do.
As a child act. Uh, hello.
Okay, who did you took it to the question? Pastor, can you read this?
Now this question is for me. Oh. Featuring. I can see by me down. I can see by me down. Yes.
Can
Please, we can't hear you. You should go outside.
DIV, how are you? Are you sure? Yeah, I first go print. See, I suffer for printing. You know, we just carry like this. Put them. Yeah, see now. Yeah, that was really that touch. Oh yeah, hey, you come back. How are you? Those people. There's a prayer person.
This man here also
No, I think I can touch on it. So I follow them. Up of it. Okay. I think because it's the about the day of. Okay, so okay, go and do the project there. Okay, to meet him for the money.
When did you feel when you call him? I thought it was him. Just it was him. I don't understand. I just I said that you called me that.
Okay, get which thing? Get which thing? Check to spoil the laptop, Abi. Oh, I show for inside though.